Man.
Indiana beats Miami 27-21 to win the national championship. The last two undefeated national champions in both football and basketball now reside in Bloomington, Indiana.
How you feel about that? You watch any of that game?
I
I'm
watched
sure
them
you are.
all. I
Yeah.
watched it to the last play. Miami actually had a chance to win it late.
Mm-hmm.
So Miami was driving. I'm like, is Miami really gonna
I
steal
look,
this
he thought they
game?
were. Yeah.
Like Carson Beck is really gonna have like a game winning drive. Like they had a chance because Indiana had the dumb penalty.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a false start, and I'm like, they're so disciplined. They got the false start. They made them pick three.
Unnecessary roughness that I think was kind of genius. It
Yeah,
was like he like tackled him like mad late and like hit him pretty hard. And I was thinking in my head, I was like, I wonder if he did that just to like mess with him, like throw him
on
off a
purpose.
little bit. Well, not like on purpose, but like how do I put this? Like because it wasn't like a targeting or anything. Like it was a clean hit. He just hit him late. But maybe there was something in the back of his mind that was like, oh, like or not even like him. I'm not trying to slander this guy. So let me rephrase this. Maybe that hit is what made him overthrow it. Is what I'm trying to get, or underthrow it is what I'm trying to get to. Like maybe him getting hit, that unnecessary roughness that didn't really affect anything at the end because he underthrew that ball. That he low key could have. I'm trying to think. Could he have a touchdown on that pass? Because I know the safety was
Indiana.
but like he was like kind of in front of the safety. So if he like overthrew it, even like that would have been a tutty low key.
Okay, I don't know exactly like which part you're talking about.
It was I'm talking about the last play.
Okay.
Like,
Carson Beck.
Yeah, the very last play, they got the one guy on the side, and they had the defender like right in front of him, and then they had one of them playing probably the free safety. He was playing like a little bit up.
It looks like they were in a zone, and he
he started shading back to where the guy was running, but he low key was like behind him a little bit, but he underthrew the ball, so the defender that was on the receiver. I'm trying to think of names, and I can't think of names. The cornerback that was on the receiver like came back and got it because he underthrew it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know the play you're talking about now. The double coverage on the last drive.
Mm-hmm.
I as soon as he let it go, I said it.
Yeah, when he let it go, I was like, oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
the camera didn't pan up too high, didn't move fast enough.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
I could just tell.
Indiana did not lose a fumble over its final 1,047 offensive plays in 15 games, only losing a fumble in the first quarter in the season opener. Man. No other team in 2004 has gone more than 12 consecutive games in the season without losing a fumble. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it right now. Curt Cignetti took one of the worst programs in college football. He came in. He told everybody, Google me. He did it. He went and got guys from the portal that wanted to come in and work. He got guys that wasn't about the glitz and glamour, social media. He went and got guys that wanted to work, and like you can tell, like they said they had no 5 stars.
Yeah, like straight people that wanted to get in the league, straight dogs.
Yeah. They won a national championship with 0 5-star recruits. I think, like in my opinion, right now, Curt Cignetti is the best coach in college football. Just off of what he did with lesser talent. I know a lot of people are going to say Kirby Smart. But I say right now, they're neck and neck. I say Curt Cignetti, Kirby Smart right now. In this era, Curt Cignetti's killing it. He's doing more with less. And like, imagine if Curt Cignetti was like at a Georgia. And you put Kirby Smart at Indiana, would things be different? I think right now, like Curt Cignetti's the best in the game. And I think it's Kirby Smart and everybody else. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't disagree. And if anything, I think that proves the existence, or not, how do I say proves the existence? Validate. It validates the existence of the NIL, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like the transfer portal and all that. I feel like that's like a textbook example. Like the entire storyline of just them being trash, and then this coach comes in and he gets people, like it's easier for these people that want to work under him to go there. And it increases the parity, and it like helps like all of it really. Like in theory, you would think it would at least. I guess like in the worst scenarios, it gets pretty bad. It gets kind of like the MLB. Like they have an issue with the Dodgers right now. They have so many good players.
I'm a Dodgers fan.
Man, bro, this dude picks all the obnoxious teams.
Yeah, I'm a
That just
dog.
beats all the time. That's crazy. And Auburn, out of all those teams, and then you go for Auburn to top it all off. It's like the poop on the big wedding cake.
MLB's just different, like
That
because
yeah, it's a different vibe, but like it could
there's
get
no
to that
salary
point
cap.
in college football and college sports
Yeah,
in general.
I get that similarity because it's like there's no like it's no like ceiling, like you just spin.
Yeah,
So, college
but like
football needs
anybody can do
regulation.
that now. And so if you just get a good hire, if you get someone that people want to work for, then they're gonna work for them. And if they're good at their job, then they're gonna win you stuff. Like Indiana proves this. McNeese basketball is another good example of that. Like I know we both go there. I just graduated, but like we go to these games with these people that definitely didn't choose McNeese first, but they see who's there and they're like, yeah, I want to work around that, and then they succeed by doing that.
Yeah,
Like it validates it. Yeah, it validates the existence of like all these things that people don't really like. So I don't like when people say that like get rid of them, because then you get rid of stuff like Indiana. Like
I think Indiana winning last night and not Miami, because if Miami would have won, it just would have proved the fact that you had to pay top dollar for a top roster. Like Miami's one of the biggest spenders in college football. They're going to get the 5 stars in high school.
their
Indiana,
running back OD, he was a 5-star.
who's that? Malachi Tony?
What's his last name? He's a junior, number
Fletcher?
4.
Fletcher, the running back for Miami. Yeah, Fletcher. I don't know if he was a 5-star, but he was probably highly recruited. I know Malachi Tony was. Ruben Bain, the defensive end they had. But like Indiana, they're doing it with less guys. So like them win the national championship shows everybody around the country. It's not about getting like all the 5 stars, getting guys who mesh and can play in your system and can get along, because you got to realize like you're with each other every single day in the off season. You need guys that can mesh. You need guys that can play in your system, not just going off stars. It's who fits what you're trying to do.
Yeah, because you can't just stack it with talent and hope for the best. We see this in like every single league. Like that, you have to have cohesion. You got to have like camaraderie, like real, I guess, brotherhood. You could put it like that. I mean, you get it. You played football, like you understand like what it takes. Because you don't want this kind of like egos button. You don't want these lazy people like you need to lock in for this. There's a common goal. We got to achieve it type.
Fernando Mendoza said after the game he wanted to walk on to Miami, and they wouldn't let him.
Man,
do you think Mendoza proved that he was the number 1 pick last night?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's going to Vegas. Man, there's no question. No question. And I feel like he's NFL ready.
Yeah.
Even though his game last night wasn't too crazy.
Because I seen that moment at the end when he ran.
Yeah.
Because the whole year I was like, Mendoza really never had like that Heisman moment. Like when Johnny Manziel versus Bama back in the day, he got sacked, stayed up to a touchdown. Like Lamar jumping over the dude versus Syracuse, Cam Newton against LSU, like Joe Burrow versus Bama. Like he never really had that Heisman moment. Like when I seen him like put his body on the line and like score that touchdown, I'm like,
yeah, he almost fell too. He got up and then dove and barely got in.
That's the moment.
And I was hyped. And that like stuff like that like gets your whole team fired up. Like it's proven. I feel like that for sure. He didn't have the flashiest game. I seen a stat comparing Joe Burrow in the championship with Mendoza, and like it's crazy. Like the difference is insane. I gotta pull it up and send it to you if I see it again. But yeah, like if you're just looking at the stat sheet, maybe you're like, dang, that's the number 1 pick. But like, yeah, that's the number 1 pick.
I think he's deserving of the number 1 pick.
Because who else would? Who else would?
A very weak quarterback class. He might be the only guy that goes first round because Dante Moore is going back to Oregon. So it's a very weak quarterback class. But I don't think he's a generational prospect as a Cam Newton or a Joe Burrow or the Andrew Lucks or the Mannings or anything like that. I think he can be a good quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes a great quarterback the way he carries himself on and off the field. Like I would definitely be surprised. but I don't think he's a generational type of quarterback that we haven't seen
I don't
before.
think anyone. That's
Yeah.
not what I'm saying, at least.
Yeah, I think he's a good quarterback.
I think he's good. I think he's going to have
Yeah,
an
I
NFL
think he's a
career that's
solid
lengthy. I
quarterback.
think he's going to exist in the league in some
Mhm.
shape or form, probably in good, successful, meaningful ways. I don't think he's gonna like be the GOAT, but
Yeah,
not everyone's got to be the GOAT. You know, like ain't nothing wrong with that. For all we know, he's gonna win 5 rings, and then maybe he'll be the GOAT just by like happenstance, but not seeming like too crazy coming out of college. I mean, Tom Brady was like that. Yeah, he got drafted mad late,
yeah,
and like he showed flashes in college, but he didn't win no Heisman or nothing.
not close.
And I wouldn't
But
call him the most gifted athletically or anything like that. It just depends on how he carries himself, really, as the quarterback, as the leader.
yeah, you're right. I think if he goes to the Raiders, they had to look at what Indiana did to make him successful. They put a good team around him. They had a very good running game.
Mm-hmm.
They had a very good defense. They were very disciplined. They put a real good ball club around him to succeed. I just don't want him to go to the Raiders and they think he can be the hero. He can't. He's not a game changer. I don't think he can be a game changer. I think he can be like. I don't want to give him a comparison. I don't think that's fair. But I think he can be like a guy in the NFL that doesn't have to go out there and single handedly win you a game like a Joe Burrow or a
Right.
Josh Allen or a Mahomes. I think he can be like a Trevor Lawrence, Baker Mayfield. He has a lot of good talent around him. He can make plays need be.
Mm-hmm.